Aviation Minister receives in audience Miss World Nigeria, emphasizes aviation and tourism as key drivers of national development. The Honourable Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, SAN, today received in audience Miss World Nigeria, Queen Tamunosoye Karibi-George, Nigeria's representative to the prestigious Miss World pageant, alongside members of her entourage. Leading the delegation, the team lead delivered an introductory address, highlighting the purpose of the visit and appreciating the minister for his continued support of youth development, tourism, and national representation.
For our daughter to represent Nigeria, she needs the support, she needs the guidance, she needs you to hold her by the hand, she needs you to take her on different flights across this country. It's not about the Niger Delta region, it's not about the Ijaw people, it's about Nigeria, our nation. So on that note, we want to thank you for allowing us to come share this space. My job is simple. I would humbly present to you your daughter, our queen, Miss Soye Karibi-George, Miss World Nigeria 2026. Blessings.
Following the introduction, Miss World Nigeria, Queen Tamunosoye Karibi-George, expressed her gratitude to the Honourable Minister for his unwavering support. She spoke about her preparations for the upcoming Miss World competition in Vietnam and sought the Minister's blessings and continued support as she prepares to represent Nigeria on the global stage.
Good day, Honourable Minister. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, my formidable team and the silver representative. My name is Tamunosoye Karibi-George. I'm Miss World Nigeria 2026, as we have already established. But my mission here is more than that. Beyond presenting myself and the crown to the Honourable Minister, we're here to ask humbly for your support, for your blessing, as well as championing the project to Vietnam as one of your own. Obviously, the flight that will take me there would have to leave Nigeria. That is your jurisdiction. One other thing will be that you support the Beyond Labels initiative. Miss World is focused on beauty with a purpose, and I don't think I would be here today if I did not have that at the front, before the beauty, before the poise and all of those things that help me win the crown. Beyond Labels is an initiative that advocates for awareness, education, inclusivity, and we're challenging societal labels and stereotypes. And we're calling on everyone to look beyond the labels that society may have placed on individuals, especially special needs children. I believe that when given the opportunity, these children can thrive in their uniqueness. You know, we sometimes see disability first before ability. We see a label before we see the potential or see the capacity that they carry. But we're telling everyone, especially in Nigeria, that we should look beyond that. And we will see that people are capable of holding world records, of flying with their feet, of being world decorated Olympians, and the list goes on. And that is what Beyond Labels is about. We would also be representing this on the stage in Vietnam, where I fly the flag of Nigeria high, with pride, with the resilience of our people, with the spirit of the giant of Africa. And we will not be able to do that if, as we earlier established, we did not come here first to present ourselves and, of course, ask for your support going forward.
Responding, the Honourable Minister warmly welcomed the Queen and her delegation, emphasizing the strong relationship between aviation and tourism as key drivers of national development. He commended her for representing Nigeria with pride and assured her of his support as she embarks on a journey to Vietnam for the Miss World contest.
For us in aviation, we think that the basic duty of a beauty queen is to promote the image of a country, promote tourism and the image of the country. And that is where there is a handshake with aviation. Without aviation, there's really no tourism. And I think without tourism, substantial part of aviation will lose its appeal, or it's even its commercial, side, because 80% of those people who fly around the world, so especially during summer, they're for tourism.
Yeah.
It's for tourism too. So that is how tourism and aviation complement each other. And then the whole purpose of most of these pageants is actually to also promote, first of all, womanhood, the virtue of womanhood, and also to promote the countries from which they come. That's why you mount those, that stage that day. When you're on the world stage, you'll be promoting Nigeria. I remember very well that 25 years ago, a daughter of the South too, Agbani Darego, also stood on that world stage and made Nigeria very proud. In fact, nobody supported her until she got to that world stage, and then she passed the first filter, second filter. She was getting to the quarter-final, final. And they said, this is becoming possible, and everybody began to support her. And then, of course, on that day, she made Nigeria very proud. So I think that after Agbani Darego, we're also having another prospect again, a very good prospect, on the world stage. And like I said, for us here in aviation, we want to do everything that is possible within our powers in aviation to promote you. Like I said, promote tourism. This is tourism for us, and then the image of the country. Aviation also represents the image of the country. When you arrive in any country, the first thing you see are the airports. Yeah. And the airports, they give you an idea of how that country is. In fact, most people, they have only been to certain countries because they were transiting through those countries. They don't go inside. So their image of those countries is that, I've gone to this country. Why? Because the other day I landed there and took another flight out. They didn't go into the town, but they have the picture of that airport as the image of that country. So for us here, when they say gold or silver, we don't have here, but what we have, we give in aviation. We may not be as big as other people, but we have certain things that are exclusive to us here, like you said, travel advantage and all of that. So we'll promise to do a few things here to help you and to cooperate with you. First of all, I'll tell my people to write. So I think through the Director of Air Transport Management, Femi, you coordinate that, do a letter, take the dates from her, dates of travel, and then we should write to some of the foreign airlines to say, as part of their corporate social responsibility, that's the way we put it, officially, right, from me.
Yes, sir.
I'll make a request.
Yes, sir.
As part of the corporate social responsibility to Nigeria,
Yes, sir.
provide tickets for our queen to attend the Vietnam pageant and bring her back to Nigeria. So it should be an official request. It's corporate social responsibility. They come and make so much money from Nigeria.
Yes.
So they should support our queen. And I know those airlines, I don't have to mention them here, that pass through that route. You will not get direct flights to Vietnam, but they'll be transit. Yeah. 2 stops. I know you'll get from there to one place and then you connect and you are in Vietnam. And then back to same route. So we will explore those airlines who can do that for us. There are about 3 or 4 airlines I know that can provide that service for us. We'll just ask them politely as part of their social corporate, coming from the Minister of Aviation. That is one, we can explore that, and then we'll keep in touch to see which of them can assist us in that regard. As to the numbers, of course, you have to also liaise with them to say the numbers, because when we're asking for that kind of help, we don't want a whole village following you. Yes, I cannot appeal for more than 2 more people following. The other pool, I don't know, because Silverbird is still sponsoring. I don't think I can appeal for more than 1 or 2 more persons following you for tickets. The chaperone and 1 more aid.
Yes,
I cannot appeal for more than, I'm just saying it openly.
Chaperone,
being honest. Flights are very expensive now. And secondly, the airlines are struggling. It's my duty to assist them. So don't come up with a whole village to say you are going, they will not accede to it. Let us be reasonable, right?
Yes.
So we'll do that. That's one. Do that later. The second one is that let's discuss with FAN, and I think you handle that, Tunde. FAN, the possibility of having her massive backdrop in some of the international airports, welcoming people to Nigeria and presenting her to us.
All right, listeners, that will be all for today. For more authentic and credible aviation news, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn at Aviation 001 TV. Until next time, bye for now.